Hello and thank you for joining me today. Well, this is the Wednesday, October 30th edition of our video devotionals. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope your Wednesday is going well. Hey, it is the middle part of the work week and school week once again. And Wednesday night church for many of us. Be sure and support that if you will. We're going to be in our Bibles today in Luke chapter 17. We mentioned that on Monday. Kind of our theme would be maybe taking some things from this one chapter. That's what we'll do. Did not get a video up yesterday. Christian and I left about 8:30 in the morning, got back 6 o'clock in the evening. Just had someone we needed to help and take care of. Another situation, both out of town a little bit, and took care of them, but it was just, we just didn't get the video up. And I know you understand that, but just kind of explaining that, I guess. So we got it today, and I think this is a good one for you. So Luke chapter 17, verses 7 through 10. Otherwise, thank you for watching. We do appreciate you. All right, notice what it says in verse 7 of Luke 17. But which of you, having a servant plowing or feeding cattle, will say unto him by and by, when he has come from the field, go and sit down to meat? And will not rather say unto him, make ready wherewith I may sup, and gird thyself, and serve me, till I have eaten and drunken, and afterward thou shalt eat and drink? Doth he thank that servant because he did the things that were commanded him? I trow not. We'll come back to the little word trow there. Only time used in the entire Bible, right here. I trow not. Verse 10. So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants. We have done that which was our duty to do. All right, so this is a very profound thought here, and I'm going to try to make it really condensed as best I can here. All right, so the little word trow there, that means to think. So the master is saying, am I going to go and make a big deal about the fact that my servant has done what I asked him to do? And when he says, I trow not, that's our way of saying, I don't think so. Because the little word trow means to think. And you've heard people say it. I'm sure I've said it before. I don't think so. And that's kind of the way that's coming across here is I don't, that's not going to happen, so to speak. So it's a simple story about doing the things we're supposed to do. And what kind of credit, what kind of response are we supposed to get? And the Lord is making certainly a big truth here. But when you look at the situation using the employer and the employee, it's like, well, if I go to work and I got a job description and I punch in, I punch out, if people still do that, and I've done what I'm supposed to, then there's not supposed to be some big event, big deal made about me doing what I've gotten paid to do. You know, people used to use the expression, work 8 hours for 8 hours of pay, because some people, they go to work and they like getting paid, but they don't necessarily like to do all they're supposed to do. But let's say you do all you're supposed to do. Then you say at the end of the day, man, I did everything I was supposed to do. Well, guess what? You did everything you were supposed to do. All right. All right, that's good, right? That is good. But the Bible uses a term unprofitable. In other words, you're not in an area yet where we're supposed to make, just shut everything down and let's have a big party over it. All right. So spiritually speaking, the Lord says there's things you and I are supposed to do. That's what he's getting at. All right. We're supposed to do some things we're supposed to do. But what about if you did the things, you went above and beyond? Let me give an illustration I think will help you with this. When I was a boy, I had responsibilities. Some of them I hated. Polishing the furniture, hated that. Vacuuming, wasn't a big fan of that either. One of my jobs was picking up sticks in the yard when I was really small, before I was too old to get on the rider mower and do it myself, mow myself. And these are things I didn't really like to do, and most of these occurred on a Saturday. You know what I want to do on Saturday? Watch cartoons. I'm sure I watched some. My mom wasn't like a slave driver, but the point is, there's things I definitely could have been doing, like playing, being somewhere, instead of doing those things I was supposed to do, all right? So I did them, all right? Well, no one made a big deal about that. I did it, and I was supposed to do it. But here's what I think the Lord's applying, and this would have been what would have been a great gesture for me. Suppose I did everything I was supposed to do, and I said, okay, I'm done. You know what? I'm going to go to my mother and say, Mom, is there anything else I can do for you? Because I love doing things for you. I love the fact that if I can do something for you, it'll take some pressure off of you maybe. And I just love you, and I'm looking for something else to do if I can. Now, you know what you said. Now, first of all, if I'd have done that, my mom would have fainted, obviously, and they'd have taken her to the hospital. And said, what are you in here for? Man, I had a traumatic event in my life. My son actually asked me, is there anything else he could do? Imagine if the Lord says, okay, you're doing the things you're supposed to. How about doing the things above and beyond? I mean because you love me, and really go out of your way to show how much you want to serve me. And it's not a command compelling necessarily, and we're supposed to do those things obviously, but even beyond that. And I think that's what the Lord was getting at. Well, I hope you understood. I hope I didn't mess up a great truth here, but if that helped you, it certainly helps me because, hey, there's things I'm supposed to do today, and hey, guess what? You're supposed to do them. Think about some things above and beyond. How about that? All right, have a great day, safe day, healthy day, Lord willing. We'll see you back tomorrow on Thursday. Thank you for watching.